redirect privileges needed. Ask every day to with Jay to add you to their live list with these settings. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, she said that happened to her the
It's a
other day.
late night ride down these YouTube streets where the grifters are scamming
Yeah,
and the
please.
bullshit repeats. Betty's outside with her
Well,
bullhorn
there's the
loud,
link for Jay's
creeping
live right
on
there.
parents. Yeah, she's making
Right
them
there in the
proud.
chat.
Brittany J's nodding off
Congratulations
midstream,
on your
drooling on her
what's the
mic while she
official
chases a
title?
dream. And the green team's back with a Photoshop live, scrap paste filter. Now the kid's alive. Oh wait, who's that cutting through the static? J is for justice, bringing facts, no dramatics. Her cooters are loyal, her mods don't play. Try to fuck around, you'll get banned today. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight. Betty's outside trying to bang on doors, while her chat drops cash like a broke-ass tour. She's screaming about justice, but where's that cash? Oh, right in her pocket, y'all got finesse fast. Brittany J's got a streaming mid-spin, somebody wake her up, she passed out again. Green team's out here with the fake-ass pics, turning missing kids into AI tricks. Jay's got the cooters holding it down, no clickbait, here just facts all around her mods. All the real ones blocking the trash, no trolls allowed, get the fuck out fast. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight. Hush, little grifter, don't say a word. Jay's got the truth and your scam's been heard. And if the green team tries one more trick, we'll call their bluff, make them vanish quick. Betty's stalking, call the cops, Brittany's sleeping. Someone stop green team lying, expose that fraud. Jay and her mods, goddamn, they're strong. So round and round the scammers go, begging for cash with a stolen show. But Jay and the cooters, they're built to last, bringing the truth while these fools grip fast. And the circus goes on. Oh, Jay and the cooters run this town, while the tragedy pimps just beg and clown. They twist the truth, they fake receipts, while Jay's bringing justice. No tricks, no cheats. Oh, don't fuck with the mods tonight.
Accuses me of planting pants that I found. Get the hell out of here. Welcome back to Late Night with Everyday with Jay. Y'all, okay, I need someone to tell me, where do I go to do this redirect thing? Thank you for the membership gift. Who did that? Who was that? Thank you for coming in from Clues, but where? You're welcome, you guys. You're welcome. You don't have to thank me. Thanks for being here, coming back. We're bouncing you guys back and forth like a game of pickleball. Far Q, thank you for donating a cootership.
Y'all welcome to Cooterville. Come on in and remember, close your legs.
Yeah, I know she's going. Is she live yet? She froze, Jay. Well, I saw she gave the link, but it wouldn't let her do it because there's something in my settings, but I don't remember where it is in the settings. I can never find it. She did not, Michelle, did she? You guys got me on here and she's not even doing it? What happened? She said, what? It's in the community. Okay. She's not going live because I'm not even streaming her. What? That doesn't. She's blaming me? Where do you see that? I'm sorry to disappoint anyone. Jay is streaming me? What? I'm not even streaming anyone. My fucking thing says the Twilight Zone. I'm sorry to disappoint anyone. Jay is streaming me. Don't blame me for your bitch ass being a pussy. Look at this crap. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint anyone. Jay's streaming me. I'm not even streaming anybody. Oh, just another strike for the green team. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, let me get my soundbite for that. I've never heard anything so fucking ridiculous. Blaming me? Get fucked directly off. Rochelle, that stupid bitch gets under my skin. Boston supports Lana. She said she's going to stream in her Discord. Oh, and there's Criminal Med. Is she still on? Maybe she will go off soon. Criminal Med just told me I had a great live in Clues chat. What the flying fuck is going on here? Wow. Hey guys, I'm not going live. Wow. In the words of Brittany,
Wow.
I'm not even streaming her. Reality Loses is calling for a mass strike. Okay, well, I hope Brittany doesn't want to keep our channel for too long. Rachel W. Yeah, that bitch is a shit stirrer, man. That's all she is. She's a big shit stirrer. Whoops. The comments in her chat while waiting for her to go live were all about how wrong the judge is and how BJ is a big victim of a lawsuit she filed and bragged about. Oh my God. It literally logged you out. Clue, where do I go? Community? Dude, she canceled her live and blamed it on me. Get the fuck out of here. What's with Criminal Med? Is that the same person? Somebody woke Jay up to do that? No, they didn't, Irony Rose. Come on over, Irony Rose. I'm switching to members only. Oh, she's still doing it. I'm switching to members only, y'all. She's going to members. Wow. You know what? You put yourself in a Rico and you lost. You L-O-S-T. Lost. Lost. Yes, you lost. L-O-S-T. Lost. You know how y'all like to say, you're ugly. You're ugly. You lost. You lost. You're a loser. L-O-S-E-R. Loser. Loser. I'm going on members only. What a sore loser. At least fess up, own up to it, cut the fucking charades. You've made it go on for too long as it is. You go, Brit. You better go live every day. You're going to need to pay your bills. She's on members only. Trust me, I'm not going to pay for that shit. What a weak bitch. What a weak bitch. Have you told Craig yet what kind of hot water you're in? Have you let Craig know? Oh my God, Purple Dragon. No, I don't. I don't want to go that far, but thank you for offering. I appreciate that. Lauren. Oh my God. I mean, what the fuck? I'm going to go on members only because I filed a frivolous lawsuit and I talked all this mad shit for like a year and then I lost. And my whole team's deserted me. And guess what? Seth Rogers didn't even claim me tonight. Clue, he went through the list of members. List of members and or people he quote unquote works with. And she wasn't one of them. You know why, Brittany? Because you're a loser. Loser. Loser.
I fell asleep.
Could you imagine being on a members only with her and she falls asleep?
I did get choked.
Oh my God.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Oh, Breaking Chains. The last 30 minutes of Pearl's video tonight. You gotta go listen to it. Seth called in. Listen to this. He was complaining. Justin tells Seth that Julie said these things about Sebastian that I'm not going to repeat, but anyways, these things about Sebastian and behavior at school. Seth calls in. Justin repeats this vile information. He's not even phased. But guess what? Him and Tony are together forever, and they're both calling Julie while she's live, blowing up her phone. Julie takes her phone. She says, Tony Mathis, don't you ever call me again. Don't you ever call my family members again. This is your warning. And she puts her phone up there and she blocks him. Right there on the camera. Blocks him. Blocks him. You are in my live, Gray Pearl. What are you talking about? Oh my God. I played it in the last live that I just did. I don't know. They were together. And then he's like, and then Seth is like, Tony, say hi or whatever. And he goes, oh, hi. Oh, she still hasn't even started? Ah. Yeah, so you can either watch my live from just a little bit ago, or you can go play Pearl's. Pearl's will be uninterrupted. Oh, fuck it. I'll play it. Hold on. Hold, please. Because I didn't get to hear it all because I had people on panel. What's it called? Clutch the Pearls. All right. Hold on. I'd rather do that than him get the view. So.
Have it, folks.
All right. Okay. Let's do it. I've got a fucking Diet Coke right here. Coke Zero. It's ice cold. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. Here we go. You guys, all I ask is you hit the fucking like button, all right?
Yeah, then kiss my NDA. Exactly. Someone sent me
One shot.
this.
One shot. Thank you so much for your super chat. We're just going to listen, all right? Because there's really nothing to see except pearls.
And it says...
Hey, Scott H.
Is this on Twitter? Want to know why you asked Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his and possibly to other...
See, I don't think Julie said that. I don't think Julie said anything about Sebastian. I'd have to verify that. I think he's getting something off Twitter or something. Hold on. Let's go back a minute. I want to get context on this. One shot. Thank you so much. And Josh rage quit because his chat was too crazy. His chat was disrespectful. Okay, Justin's just sitting there. Come on, Pearly boy. Plug,
Press 1 to be
plug,
connected
Pearl.
with a dedicated agent. To leave a tip for either
What is
case,
this?
press 4 to leave a voicemail. You may
Fuck is-
also text your tip to 844-922-3236.
Give me one
For general inquiries
Okay, we need to correct this because Granny misspoke. Are you nuts? Thank you for donating a cooter ship. I appreciate that. You guys, Granny misspoke. We have to correct this because Julie has done some vile things, but she didn't do this. So let me show you. Let me get rid of this thing. Fuck. Okay, so see this right here? This is some kind of weird post. And it says troll bot. And they're posting on it looks like X. And they said, want to know why? You asked. He's reading this post. So this has nothing to do with Julie. Julie's thing is about Tony tonight. This was not because of Julie. But Pearls does read this to Seth Rogers when he calls in. And Seth Rogers is unfazed.
I want to say thank you for making it happen.
Thank you, Clue, for taking over so Fiance can sleep. We know that Cletus needs his sleep. Thank you, Clue. And I'll go in the community. I'll see what the setting is on that, why people can't forward to me. But you've seen that name, Body? Okay, so yeah, it wasn't Julie that said the things about Sebastian. Nothing to do with Julie. So let's listen.
about at night, press 2. For more information on One World's initiatives, press 3. Case overview.
He's calling the 844 number. Look at his face. He's muted. Oh, what's going on? What is the deal? I thought this was Dog's number. Oh, I know his face.
That
I
he
thought-
is still alive. If you have just seen Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, do not wait, dial 911 immediately. A reward of up to $347,000 is being offered for information that
kidding
leads to
me?
his safe return or the arrest and conviction of those responsible. This effort is supported by Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night Private Intelligence. Case overview, Summer Moon Utah Wells.
Oh, you better hang up on that shit, Justin. Summer Moon Utah Wells? Since when has Dog the Bounty Hunter been affiliated with Summer Wells?
I don't know what that's about.
He hung up real quick, didn't he? Jay at Night has been posting Summer tonight. What? The fuck?
This effort is supported by Dog the Bounty Hunter and At Night Private Intelligence. Case overview, Summer Moon Utah Wells.
I don't know what that's about. Don't understand it. Yeah, then kiss my NDA. Exactly. Someone sent me
They can kiss your NDA.
this. And it says, is this on Twitter? Want to know why you asked Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his and possibly to other.
Right. Why is he the one who's always been in control? Why is he so confused right now? Look at him, guys. Look at his face. Look at his. Either he's a good actor or he's genuinely confused.
While at school, his. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, he's not paused. Oh, this is fake as fuck. This is fake as fuck. He's not a good actor. He's a horrible actor.
These people.
What in the fuck? What am I watching?
These people. Well, it's on X. So, well, it's on X. So, these people. Well, it's on X. So, here we go.
So he's going to read it.
This is
even though it's foul.
What?
Even though he says he cares about the father of Sebastian Rogers, he's still going to read it. You know why? Oh, well, it's on X. But he's going to read it anyway.
Trollbot at Tracy F 0427.
Which is probably him. I'm just. He don't have to read it.
This is the new excuse of why I cannot believe these people. Of why they're saying Sebastian is wearing
Get it out.
diapers. Want to know why? You asked. Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his hands out of his pants and possibly exposing himself to other children. The diapers were a deterrent, as was the belt. That's while at school, his pants were to remain up. There, hold on 1 second.
Okay, so he read that out loud. Now his phone's ringing. It says troll at the top. He already had this screenshot saved. He's not reading this from X. Do you see how it's saved? See this little bar? Well, you, Justin, you little piece of shit. See this little bar? He's acting like he's all shocked. And he just saw it on X. Look, see that little bar right here in the middle? That's saved. He already had this shit saved. Sick. And he's pretending that he never saw it.
Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his hands out of his pants and possibly exposing himself to other children. The diapers were a deterrent, as was the belt. That's while at school, his pants were to remain up. There, hold on 1 second. Hello? 1 second.
Oh, wait. And watch how quickly he gets the banner up on the screen. Pay attention now. Pay attention now.
1 second.
We're muted. Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Watch.
Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't have it. On the phone with me, guys, I have Seth R. Rogers.
He just pretended like he didn't know he was muted.
Hello, Seth.
Sorry, hold on. Let me. I was logging in to watch you. What are y'all discussing? That way,
What are y'all discussing? He just read this nasty X post. What are y'all discussing?
not.
Well, someone on Twitter is now
Twitter. Why do you have to say Twitter? Who says Twitter so slow? Someone on Twitter.
saying that the reason, to me, it sounds like a certain person, but allegedly Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his hands out of his.
He's telling the father of Sebastian this. He's telling this father of Sebastian this.
Allegedly, Sebastian was having a hard time at school keeping his hands out of his pants and possibly exposing himself to other children. That's why the diapers were used as a deterrent, as was the belt, while he was at school, so his pants would remain up. Sounds like someone, in my opinion.
Lynn, that's hilarious.
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I wore a diaper, but I believe those things were probably itching.
That's his fucking answer. It's been a long time since I wore a diaper. I mean, really?
Yeah, but
And
they're saying that
you know,
it's ridiculous.
and I'm pretty sure that somebody did want him wearing the belt while he's wearing, you know, pull-ups or diapers or whatever it is that they were putting him in, so that people couldn't see it.
Right.
That way they wouldn't start to wonder what's going on. But that's just, you know, again, you're talking to, you know, the father of Sebastian, and I didn't have to have him in pull-ups or any of that sort of stuff.
Right. Exactly. Because
I don't have Twitter or X, so.
I don't get on
But,
it either.
I was seeing that Julie was actually live.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, now we're on to Julie, but look what he's got up. Seth Rogers on the phone. I mean, I guess it doesn't take long to type in the banner, but annoying.
unfortunately, you have to be subscribed to her for more than 2 weeks. So I sent her a text message, and then I tried to call her. And she's on the phone.
So he came in to talk about Julie, even though Pearls is talking about his son.
Julie, fuck him and feed him beans, Julie?
Miss Goldman,
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
you know, I don't understand what her problem is with me choosing who I work with. If she doesn't remember that her first live, she said that she had pictures of my son. And when I went into that first live of hers,
Uh-huh.
she didn't have pictures of my son. Using nasty tape in my mouth while I'm looking for my son.
Right.
You know, it's nothing against her personally, but as a father looking for my child, when you throw your first live stating that you have pictures, new pictures, and you don't, I can't deal with that.
New pic. She said she had new pictures of Sebastian?
You know, so yeah, when her first live, I was there. I was there in chat. I subscribed and everything.
Oh.
But didn't have pictures of my son.
Oh, Kelsey said, yep, she was there.
And it was misleading to me, so I chose not to work with her. Now, is it the fact that I tried to take a professional stage when it comes to looking for my son, and I'm not trying to be like other particular people tell But I'd like some type of ethical, moral compass with people that I work with.
Hey, brunch.
Sure.
Whether you like the person I work with or not. You know, it's between me and the person I'm working with.
Right. That's what I've always said. I said, you know, even when I didn't care for Tony, remember that? I said, you know, it's just not my decision. That's it's what's set. It's Seth's life. He's the one steering the ship.
You know, and I've already sent her a couple text messages. She chooses to ignore the text messages, and then she's ignoring the phone call when I called her. And I called her 3 times, and she was like, "Oh, it's somebody from Tennessee. I don't know the number." And it's like, well, she's telling me to find somebody to talk to her live in chat. Like, I don't know anybody that could go into her chat and talk to begin with. But I think it's
Lala,
kind of,
that's hilarious.
Ridiculous that she's going to sit there and put my name in her mouth and say that I'm making bad decisions or that Tony is making bad decisions for me when she doesn't realize that I make the decisions for me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so why is he worried about what Julie says about his decisions? That's weird.
I'm a grown man.
Yes. And you were before you met Tony, and you will be if you know you never speak to Tony again, right? I'm just saying, you're a man, you're a father, you can make your own decisions. I think it's insulting actually for someone to say, you know, you shouldn't be around. You know, I tried to put myself, because I honestly didn't care for Tony, but I also said, you know, I don't care for him, but Seth made that decision, and if it's good enough for Seth, it's good enough for me. You know, now obviously I like Tony, right? But even back then,
You didn't tell Tony that you didn't like him. Okay. Okay, I won't call him that then.
wink, wink.
You know.
I won't tell Tony that you didn't like him. Wink, wink.
It's just trying to get people to understand that I will work with almost anybody, and I will accept help from almost anybody to find my son, because that's my only goal, is to find Sebastian.
Right.
And bring him home.
Right. We don't have to agree on everything, you know what I mean? But if the the goal is the same.
Bring Sebastian
Right.
home.
Right.
Right? If you can agree with that goal, then you can agree with trying to bring Sebastian home.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
I don't get why people want to cause more strife within the internet. You know, make more people, you know, not like this person or not like that person. You know, if everybody could just put their little differences aside and realize that the goal of finding Sebastian and bringing him home is all that matters to me.
mm-hmm. Right.
That's just me. You know, there's hate channels out there. Their goal is obviously not to find Sebastian and bring him home. All right. So their goal is not the same as mine.
Right.
Pretty much cut and dry.
Sure. Lucy Lou, I've asked Seth whenever the meeting, the parent teacher conference meeting was with them, and he can't remember.
I asked Seth when the parent teacher conference was, and he can't remember. He can't remember
The date either.
Oh, how fucking convenient. He can't remember the date.
No, I told you that I have to go back in and see when it was.
If you can do that, that would be amazing.
I had to go back in to see when it was? What?
I told you that I have to go back in and see when it was.
Go back into what? What is he talking about?
No, I told you that I have to go back in and see when it was.
If you can do that, that would be amazing.
That means going down to Sumner County.
That means going down to Sumner County. Why would he need to go to fucking Sumner County to find out when the motherfucking teachers' conference was? What? This was just a little bit ago, Elser. Which means I gotta go down to Sumner County.
Be amazing.
That means going down to Sumner County.
Well, that would be amazing because that would get some dates in place.
So as long as everybody understands, I mean, I know you understand. I know that Josh understands. I know that Betty understands. I know that, you know.
I know that Josh understands. I know, hey, Sherry, I know that Betty understands.
There's Lady Freedom.
Oh, and Lady Freedom. I'm waiting to hear BJ.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I work with.
Right.
But I'm the one.
Huh. Where's allegedly with Brittany J in there? What? Let's listen to that list again.
I know that Josh understands. I know that Betty understands. I know that, you know, there's Lady Freedom. I mean, there's a lot of people that I work with.
Right.
But I'm the one that chooses to work with who I choose to work with.
Right. Julie,
you know,
Jules understands sin.
Chad, and I say hi to him.
Oh, Jules understands. Why has he got to get the canine in there? Huh?
Right. Julie,
you know,
Jules understands sin.
Since Chad, and I say hi to him, that normally means that I work with him.
Right. Right.
You know? And,
no.
and you're gonna dislike me because I choose not to work with you? Well, that's pretty petty.
Well, that's what people get in their feelings, and it's not really it shouldn't be about us. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be about us when it comes to this. It's about the goal.
It's about a missing child that needs to come home.
Right. Bingo.
Missing child that I don't know if he is alive or if he is deceased. And every day that goes on and I am not able to find him, locate him, bring him home is another day that his life could end.
Absolutely.
And sometimes I feel that nobody understands that that's what's going through my mind every day.
24/7, 365, literally now.
He'd be alive tomorrow for me to find him. And every day I feel as I'm failing to find my son.
Well,
because I can't find him. And the opposition that I am getting from somebody else's, family,
right,
just makes, it's worse.
Yeah. Well, in my opinion, just the recent things, it's all insane. It's
what recent things?
Like things just need to calm down on all sides.
Things need to calm down on all sides. Poor losers.
Because now Julie's threatening to put information out about Tony and his whole family.
There we go. There's the bing bong. This is the whole reason for the call. This is the whole reason for the motherfucking call right here.
I want this to be crystal clear.
Julie's threatening to put things out about Tony and his family.
Things, it's just all insane. It's like things just need to calm down on all sides.
Because now Julie's threatening to put information out about Tony and his whole family because I chose not to work with him. What kind of petty, childish stuff is this? I mean,
I
middle school, high school, but now we're getting into grade school level, performance here.
I really want to believe that Julie would not do something like that. I really want to believe that. And, I think she might be in a moment right now or something. So let's just hope that,
But Kat, that before I even called her, I had already sent her text messages. I told her that, hey, this is Seth. I'm trying to get a hold of you.
Hear him? I had already sent her text. I said, this is Seth. I'm trying to get a hold of you.
I was trying to call her from Tony's phone, and then she wanted to go ballistic on that one. So then
I tried to call her from Tony's phone.
I had to pull out my phone and actually try to call her from there.
So he was using TikTok Tony's phone in the beginning and said, hey, this is Seth.
And that's when she was like, person from Tennessee is calling. And
Yeah.
I'd already.
And this was during her live. They were trying to shut her down during her live. You guys can go watch it. Her phone was ringing off the hook.
Sent her a text message from my phone telling her that it was me and that I can't, if she wants to talk to me and wants me to wait for 2 weeks to be able to speak in her chat, that's fine. It won't happen because
Right.
I'm not going to stay subscribed to a channel that I don't want to listen to.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks is a lot of time.
Is she still live?
That I'll be looking for my son.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, it's a YouTuber that put me in contact with Tony Mathis to begin with.
Okay, your point.
Yeah, it was. Yes, you're right.
Like Tony reached out to me, another YouTuber is the one that connected both me and Tony together. And we had a conversation. Several conversations. And Tony at the very beginning was like, hey, it's the whole family or I ain't doing it. And when he found out that me and Mr. Eggert and KK.
He just called Chris and Katie Mr. Eggert and KK. This is Seth.
Doing. And when he found out that me and Mr. Eggert and KK weren't working together, Tony didn't want to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He was like, this is going to be too much. And, I can agree with it.
He was right on that.
But I begged him. I called him multiple times, sent him an email, 2 or 3. And please assist me. I just want to find my son.
Yeah. I remember the first live Tony and you guys did. Remember that? Yeah. Yeah. So there's that.
So there's that.
And it's funny because a lot of people forget that I was going to have. I can't even tell people who my guests are going to be when I do a live show. Because my first guest was supposed to be, Joe Petito.
Right.
But he got phone calls and threats towards his, non-profit entity.
No, he
Because
didn't. No, he didn't. They came out and said that was not true. No, they did not get any threats whatsoever.
Actually going to speak with me. I needed information. And because of the attacks and assault.
Why did you have to talk to him live to get information? Why couldn't you pick up the phone and call Joe Petito on the phone and say, Joe Petito, I want to find my son? Why do you have to bring him on a panel to get information, weirdo?
Of him, it's one less person that I have as a resource to help find my son. And that's the whole point of these hate channels. The whole point of the opposite side you know, they don't seem to want Sebastian found. Why is that?
Well, it's, in my opinion, it's not about what it's, finding about what happened or even talking about, not even talking about the case so much. It's about everything but that.
Yeah.
You know,
My son comes, in
Brenda,
last place.
where do you get that? Where do you get that? Did anyone say that here? Did anyone say Tony stopped working with Seth?
Oh, Tony's still working with me.
Of course he
And at
is.
the very beginning,
I know.
work on this. But I mean,
She's talking about someone, about another YouTuber. Rewind. So I don't care.
if you really want to know if Tony's working or not, say hi, Tony. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Tony. Well, there you have it, folks.
Oh, there you have it, folks. The two butt buddies are together. Hey, Tony.
Really want to know if Tony's working or not, say hi, Tony. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Tony. Well, there you have it, folks. So.
I mean, come on, give me a break.
Okay.
I mean, you think that we're not, putting our minds together, trying to figure out the next thing to do?
Are you putting your minds together or are you putting something else together? Boys.
Going over things?
Right.
You know?
Guys, stop mentioning it, please. I'll deal with that after the live. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just, I got it. So, there's that. And she said on Facebook.
I see some really good questions in your chat, and I really wish I could answer them.
You're fine, Brenda.
But some of these questions, I don't have answers for. Like, I don't know why law enforcement doesn't stop the threats that are going on. I don't understand why a person can go on a panel and absolutely threaten somebody, multiple people, at different points in time, and they just let this criminal-minded, yoo-hoo do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
That makes me feel worried for everybody that lives around him, because he's a loose cannon. Lord help you if you just happen to be driving by his house because you live in the neighborhood. They'll go after your kids.
If you happen to live in the neighborhood, he'll go out after your kids. He's talking about Proudfoot.
We've already heard that one.
Hey, Lolly.
No sorry from his father.
Hey, Lolly.
Yeah. Bobby was terrified.
Oh, Bobby was terrified.
Pretty sure she still is.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of
she's
people.
still terrified? Wait, Bobby's still terrified of what?
In the neighborhood. They just want Sebastian. They just want this over with like everybody else.
Well, I want this over with, or I want this over with Sebastian being found healthy and coming home.
Yeah. I've always heard that people saying not knowing. Just not knowing.
Not
you know what
knowing.
I mean, obviously you want best case scenario, right? Obviously. But
not knowing, the only thing I can say about it is that you have hope and you have faith that the best possible outcome will happen. But way back in the back of your mind, that doubt that likes to creep in.
Right.
You just got to use hope and faith to keep that doubt out. sometimes it gets hard.
Do you get that faith from creepy pasta stories?
It's a never-ending.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Which is, I admit, I was probably triggered the other day when I came on. I just can't stand the fact that this person is threatening women, has put his hands on women, and threatens and puts his hands on children. I mean, we used to live in a society where if a man did that, another.
Oh, look who's stepping back too. Look, hey mob crew, I apologize for being out for so long. My health is not the best, and hopefully I get the answers I need soon. I should be back very soon. God bless and much love. What in the actual fuck is going on? This dude has been looking sickly for 6 months, and now he can't come live? Now he can't come live? The what?
Man will come along and put him in his place.
Right.
You know, he couldn't run and hide behind laws or hide behind the police because the police were supposed to be the ones that actually sat there and did it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, and it just seems that nowadays it's not that.
Yeah.
It seems like we have a bunch of, we have a bunch of people that's more worried about money than a child's safety or, finding him and bringing him home.
Yeah. Well, I hope it gets better. I really do. It's a bizarre one. It's a bizarre, very bizarre.
I don't know if protests would work or not. I mean,
I don't.
who are you going to
Yeah, I think you should.
I look at a protest as in you being mad that the local, bread mart where you get your fresh bread every day. You walk in and they're like, hey, my oven broke last night. It's not going to be fixed for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's because you can't have fresh bread.
Right.
Now we're talking about protests, and he compares a protest to a bread mart not being able to make your bread because the oven broke.
Something inside broken, so it's not working effectively. Protesting doesn't help.
Protesting does not help. So there's a slam on Betty, honestly. She's a protester. That's why her name's Bullhorn Betty, just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think hopefully, you can continue working with law enforcement and hopefully something will break soon. Just got to keep the faith, brother.
Like every day.
Just got to keep the faith, brother. Just got to keep the faith, brother.
Like every day.
I know.
We're getting more billboards out there. We're getting more and more tips because we're getting his face to more and more places.
Yeah.
More and more people seeing it. Someone's going to be the person that calls in that opens this fight open.
Have you noticed so the tips have went up since the billboards?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So you're getting more up.
Getting more tips, but at the same point,
I mean, you're getting more billboards up as well.
Yes.
Good. So.
We just got to see the 8 channels have their little ants that do their dirty bidding and give them all their money. That's cool.
Always about money.
the false tips that they call in.
Oh, the hate channels. We got to weed out the false tips they call in. Fuck you, Rogers.
Oh, really?
Oh, of course, we've been doing that since, they started the tip on.
Oh, wow. Hmm.
There's a lot more work that goes on behind the scenes than a lot of people realize. The point of going down every rabbit hole to clear every tip is to make sure that it's an actual valid tip and not just a fake tip. Because they come in,
Of course.
I've had to drive a few hundred miles on fake tips.
I've had to drive a few hundred miles on fake tips.
On more than one occasion. And it's definitely a waste of my time. But that's what they want. They want to waste my time. Because they, and I say they know that I'm looking for my son and I can't leave any sleep on time.
Right.
So, anyways, I did not mean to hijack your show.
No, you're fine.
I call in, Holly S., I know that you were over there in there. I know that she's still running her mouth about stuff that she has no idea what's going on. Yes, I'm still in communication with Sumner County.
Is that a subscriber?
Tasha. Picture of a cat. Yeah.
I have no idea. Sorry.
I see you, Holly.
I'm really bad with. I've got the memory of a goldfish. Literally.
Well, no. Let's hope that you have more than a memory of a goldfish. Because goldfish can't even find their way home.
I know. Their memory deletes every 4 seconds or something.
I'm wondering, why did he pull up this mob crew while he's talking to Seth? Anybody know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Well, people are giving you encouraging words and saying they're praying for you and Seth and you and Sebastian, rather.
Oh, nice, Justin.
And all that. So.
And all that.
I appreciate all the prayers. Definitely have to have the prayer warriors out here praying for Sebastian to keep them safe until we can find him.
Right.
Or,
no, it's not me.
Finding,
yeah, I know, brother.
I love and miss you,
like
brunch.
other people.
No. Yeah, Bobby.
They're having the great of their life, and then they want to get mad, and triggered because billboards are up. Get used to it. Get used to it. You're supposed to be his mom. You were supposed to be his stepfather, and they're not acting as such.
Yeah, we was going over this new phone call that a source gave me, and it's way different.
Yeah, can you actually I need to talk to you.
Yeah, I got you.
Off the air.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we need to talk off the air about this phone call you
Can't
have.
let anybody in chat know why we got to talk with.
Okay, I got you.
Don't let anybody in chat know why we gotta talk later.
I mean, I've already heard the call. I heard.
Right, I played it. Yeah, last night and stuff. So
happened.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Like I said, I didn't mean to hijack the show.
No, you're fine, bud. You're fine.
You all have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too, Seth. All right.
Hallelujah.
But
Bye.
All right. There we have it, folks.
That's it. Weirdest shit I've ever fucking heard. Weirdest shit. Tell me they're vibing off. Tell me they're vibing. We gotta talk offline about that, brother. That's our next course of action. We can't give that away. Did Dum Dum ever go live? Oh, she is. Her and Nans. Her and Nana's on panel. The Jeffrey Dahmer sketch. Hey, Betty Boop Martha. I saw you chatting. Hey, Pickles. Hey, Cat. Yeah, why did he need to call in? And why wasn't he troubled by this person saying this shit on X? Isn't that weird? I think Josh deleted his live locked and loaded. He rage quitted and deleted it. Yeah, look at it. It's her and Nana. Look. A live look at her boring members only. Wah, wah, wah. He knows it's Hong. Probably. There was a lawyer in Josh's correcting. I heard his chat was wild. It is weird. Yeah, her shit's behind her members only. I'm not a member. Hey, Shifty. Does anyone else think it was scripted? Yeah, by Tony. By Tony Baloney. Tony's worried that Julie's going to put out something about him. I say let Julie loose. Let her keep going. Silvers, go give Julie your shovel. Let her keep fucking digging. Shit's gonna get good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed, and I did, cause I'm tired.
You can't talk to a fucking log.
Thank you guys for coming over from Clues, and thanks for joining.
I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing on my ass.
That's how I feel about the green team. You guys have a good night. I love you all. Mwah, mwah. Thanks for being here for a late night live. Get some good sleepy poos. I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, y'all.